Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
Want to learn English but don't know where to start? You're not alone. Many people feel overwhelmed when they first decide to learn a new language, but don't worry. We have some great tips to help you get started. Firstly, it's crucial to set achievable goals. You might be dreaming of fluency, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Start with simple objectives like learning 10 new words a week or being able to introduce yourself in English. Each small victory will boost your confidence and keep you motivated. Next, create a study schedule and stick to it. Consistency is key in language learning. It's better to study for 15 minutes every day than for 2 hours once a week. Regular practice keeps the language fresh in your mind and helps you make steady progress. You might be asking, how can I fit language learning into my busy schedule? Well, you'd be surprised at how easy it is to incorporate English into your daily routine. Start your morning with an English podcast during breakfast or listen to English songs on your commute. Even doing something as simple as switching your phone's language to English can make a difference. Reading is another great way to immerse yourself in the language. Start with simple English books, or if you're a news junkie, try reading the news in English. It might be challenging at first, but you'll soon notice your comprehension improving. Watching movies in English is another fun way to learn. You can start with subtitles in your native language, but try to switch to English subtitles as soon as you can. Not only will you learn new vocabulary, but you'll also get a feel for how the language is spoken in real-life contexts. Remember, it's not about how much time you spend studying each day, but rather the consistency of your study routine. Even a small amount of daily practice can lead to big improvements over time. So, take that first step today and embark on your English learning journey. You've got this. Now that you have a study plan, it's time to gather your learning tools. There are countless resources available that can help you learn English more effectively. Think about the 4 key language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. To improve each of these, you'll need different tools. For listening and comprehension, audio resources are invaluable. Language apps are a great place to start. They offer a variety of exercises that can help you train your ear to understand spoken English. Now, to enhance your speaking skills, you need to actually speak English. Sounds simple, right? But it can be daunting. Here's where language exchange apps come in. These platforms connect you with native English speakers who are learning your language. It's a win-win situation. Reading is another critical skill. It helps you understand English grammar and sentence structure, and it expands your vocabulary. For this, simple English books are perfect. Children's books or graded readers designed for learners can be very useful. Don't forget to have a good dictionary app at hand to look up new words. Moreover, videos can be a fantastic tool for both listening and reading if they have subtitles. Watching videos in English exposes you to different accents and conversational language. It can also help you get a better grasp of the culture, which can be very helpful in understanding the language better. And finally, let's not forget about writing. Flashcards can be particularly effective for this. Write a word or phrase in English on one side and its translation on the other. Review these regularly to reinforce your memory. Utilizing these tools will not only improve your vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and listening skills, but also make your learning experience more engaging and enjoyable. Remember, the best tool is the one you actually use, so find what works best for you and stick with it. With the right tools at your disposal, learning English can be an enjoyable and rewarding experience. Learning a language is not just about memorizing vocabulary and grammar rules. It's also about practicing your speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills regularly. Let's delve into some ways you can do this. When it comes to speaking, the best way to improve is by actually speaking English. Sounds simple, right? It is. Try to find a language partner or a tutor. If that's not possible, don't worry. You can talk to yourself in English, and yes, it's perfectly okay. Narrate your daily activities in English, describe your surroundings, or even talk about your favorite movie. This will help you become more comfortable in expressing yourself in English. Now, let's talk about listening. You can listen to English through various sources. Podcasts, audiobooks, and music are great ways to immerse yourself in the language. This practice will not only help you understand different accents and pronunciations, but also improve your comprehension skills. Remember, it's not about understanding every single word. It's about getting the gist of what's being said. Reading in English is another excellent way to practice. Start with simple English books or news articles. As you read, try to understand the context rather than focusing on every single word. This will enhance your vocabulary and help you understand how sentences are structured in English. Lastly, we have writing. Write in English every day. It could be a simple sentence, a paragraph, or a full-fledged essay. The point is to express your thoughts in English. This will not only improve your writing skills, but also reinforce your vocabulary and grammar understanding. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine may seem challenging at first, but remember, every step you take gets you closer to fluency. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Embrace them and learn from them. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you use your English skills, the better you'll become. Learning a new language can be challenging, but it should also be fun. It's important to stay motivated and enjoy the learning process. So, how do we keep our spirits high and our progress steady? Well, let's dive into some motivational tips that can make your English learning journey an enjoyable ride rather than a daunting task. Firstly, setting small, achievable goals is crucial. This could be as simple as learning 5 new words every day or mastering a new grammar rule each week. These bite-sized goals are less overwhelming and give you a sense of accomplishment when you achieve them. Remember, every small victory is a step forward in your larger journey. Next, reward yourself. This doesn't mean throwing a party every time you learn a new word, but rather acknowledging your hard work and progress. Treat yourself to something you enjoy after reaching a goal. This could be a favorite snack, an episode of a show you love, or even a well-deserved nap. These rewards serve as incentives and make the learning process more exciting. Now, let's talk about making learning enjoyable. English is not just a language, but a gateway to a world of stories, ideas, and cultures. Find ways to incorporate English into activities you love. If you're a music enthusiast, listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics. If movies are your thing, watch English films or series with subtitles. If you're a bookworm, start with simple English books or comics. This way, you're not just learning English, you're experiencing it. Lastly, remember to be patient with yourself. Learning a language is not an overnight affair. It's okay to make mistakes. In fact, they're part of the learning process. So don't be disheartened if progress seems slow. Keep practicing, keep improving, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process. Remember, the journey of learning English is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay patient, stay motivated, and most importantly, enjoy the process. You'll be surprised at how much you can achieve with a positive attitude and consistent effort.
Let's learn new words and practice English at level A1. Practice. Practice to do something repeatedly to improve your skill. Example, practice speaking English every day to become more fluent. Listen. Listen to pay attention to sounds or speech. Example, listen to English songs and watch English movies to improve your listening skills. Read. Read to look at and understand the meaning of written or printed words or symbols. Example, read simple English books or articles to increase your vocabulary. Write. Write to mark letters, words, or other symbols on a surface, typically paper, with a pen, pencil, or similar implement. Example, write new words and their meanings in a notebook to remember them better. Speak. Speak to say words in order to express your thoughts, feelings, or information to someone else. Example, speak in English with your friends or classmates to practice your speaking skills. Flashcards. Flashcards, cards that have words, sentences, or pictures on them, used for learning new information. Example, use flashcards to memorize English vocabulary effectively. Dictionary. Dictionary, a book or electronic resource that lists the words of a language and gives their meaning, and often their pronunciation, synonyms, and other details. Example, always keep a dictionary handy to look up new English words you come across.